Genshin infused water with ice is the most effective.
The key here is consumer psychology.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers?
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you?
It's you two. I believe we've met once. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements, and our life, so it might be best to keep things peaceful.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit...
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui harp.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never... Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well. Nothing personal. We just have... The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually,
Stop wasting time, child. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis.
What in the world are you talking?
The contract is fulfilled. That...
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're... No, wait! That's an exciting twist!
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For...
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing this...
Gathering...
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world, even boulders that can withstand whirlpool, until one drizzly day. I stood motionless among the crowd.
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine... Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long? So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Chising to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard...
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply...
Of course. And it would have been all... Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents.
In the end, the resolution to all that has... Take the Adepti, for instance. Credit is also due to Senor. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of... All of these things turned out as I had expected them to do no... They seized the opportunity to supply...
Huh? That...
On the contrary.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept...
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this. wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo Archon.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always...
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the like...
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a no-
Realistically speaking.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For my agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance, uncover that answer for yourself.
Paimon can't... So Zhongli, what sort of
One of the clauses.
You're so Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Breathe. 4 and
Senua Kiosk, the place to go for classic UA dishes.
Faster? Okay, faster. Faster? Okay, faster.
So, are you buying or not?
What?
Well, since we're going through with this rite of part...
So Rex Lap...
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a There's only one real possibility in my mind.
Fatui?
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere.
Yes, and to think that this happened...
Say, do you think the person who assassinated...
Now that you mention it, I mean, it all fits together. Still, what sort of...
Ah, forget it.
Hear ye all! The Chi sings words. Though a dragon sword, gods and adepti, rumors and hearsay having been thwarted in his trial. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said. So that's something feels off. Could the Qixing already have... Did Zhongli tell... Exactly, right? Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something?
As said previously,
3,700 years of contracts.
we, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous.
The long, unending dream.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, will you stand with us?
So concludes the words of Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have...
Huh? Is she looking the...
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is...
Is that the traveler who they say defeat?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their... Name your price.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Roping you in was...
Why, you... If you were looking for someone, you could have...
The cleanup of the premises.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is... And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease? Right. If the two of you...
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Xinyue kiosk.
You're right. I do lack the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, when I was journeying with you...
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora...
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely the Archon Morax. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli. That is true.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our...
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. Yes, the nation has been closed. The Electro-Archon Ball.
Paimon thinks we've heard that...
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the shogun of
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with but if a person shows truth, this is what visions are.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year,
Vision hunt?
Yes. It was an...
They want to seize vision.
I should think that in the Raiden show...
Whoa.
The Animo Archon is the fact that even I, knowing her... 7 ideals... All right then. Was... That said, The reason why the Qixing, I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish that? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations. But I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? The time of the Adepti has long passed. Kuching is absolutely right in saying this. Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Mora since Morax is dead? Are they all just... Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo-Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora!
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint. Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing to debate.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for...
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good... It's...
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have...
I have gathered everyone here today. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has...
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this...
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many... Nevertheless, I do have a few matters The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are... They are as follows. Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never...
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically, Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information...
Haha, what a coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but, I have some business to do.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be...
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a...
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Ooh, then we'll never be short of more...
Of course. But the construction of the Jade Chamber, I have other business to attend to now. Remember, this is a race against...
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we'd better get going. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh?
Ma'am, you see, as it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think...
No, I don't need it.
Don't be like that. Hey, come on! Don't go! Why don't you stand there after her? Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information. Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Faster? Okay.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give up.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something...
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we...
I've already told you. I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't...
No more excuses! Okay, I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Lioli Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Xinyue Kiosk, then Wanmin Restaurant. Same story each time. You order all... How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Leo, but here we are. Perhaps...
Boss, I'm telling you so...
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for...
Oh, you again.
The Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this?
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians?
No, don't be angry, sir.
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
My name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is... well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't. This is Lila Harbor. There are
Laws.
Really?
That would be my stomach growling. I have.
She's so on it. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other. Then of course you're still hungry.
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal.
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. After all, you can't. Do you think Shenhe might be an adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought...
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go.
Thank you.
She's really...
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance, after consuming a large quantity of them.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the rest? If Paimon had enough, Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
Enough about me.
Oh, right. Paimon almost forgot. We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition. And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you... Were you interested in the contest?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had... However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would...
Wow! But having an adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna...
I am not sure whether, or to what extent, this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, we simply need to dispose of everyone who's currently ahead of us.
Veto! That is not acceptable!
Really? But I hear that
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square. Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plostrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there.
Baishu, what are you doing out?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the...
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang...
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now.
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here, though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce...
Okay then, let's go... Thanks, Baishu.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all.
Master? Okay, life goes on.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgent—
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely— Your father gave me specific instructions to—
I see. Have someone sort the orders by
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll just—
Understood, Master Xingqiu.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today.
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of—
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ni—
As well?
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some sunset vermilion. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction. And a lot of interest. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price—
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated.
But with that—
Don't panic. I don't suppose—
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if—
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone— According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite— After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location— Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after—
That's great! Wouldn't it be a little, you know—
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like—
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer—
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right, then.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please—
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu. Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete.
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
Manifest! Obey! By royal decree!
From whence you came!
My will embodied! Unleash! Take your true form! Manifest! Rise. One, two, breathe. 3, 4, and...
thyself!
Power that ended Python! Unleash!
Mind be purged, world be saved.
By royal decree, wings of darkness, come, sever night from day. Oz, reveal thyself!
Transfiguration! Obey! It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Spirit Blade! Attack! Forth, my blade!
By ordinance divine!
Submit for judgment!
As the core of the mechanism is exposed, now's our chance.
A touch of frost!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Wow.
From whence you came!
You haven't won yet! To ashes!
Wheel of life. Orders given. Orders received.
Spirit Blade! Attack!
Unleash! Obey! Cryo Incarnate!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
From whence you came, swift and merciful!
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Ah! So high. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look. Wow.
But how? Submit for judgment. Barely a scratch. Spirit Blade, attack!
Manifest! Unleash!
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver. Play.
Eyes on I never yield.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from...
A touch of frost.
Manifest! Unleash! By ordinance divine! You will regret this! Manifest! Obey!
From whence you came! Swift! One with my blade! But how? Spirit blade! Attack!
Go. Oh. Wow. Wow. Oh, I don't want to be sealed back up. Oh, cold. So cold.
Unleash! Manifest!
Do your master's bidding.
Unleash!
Look, over there! Could that be the sunset vermilionite? Is this it? Is this the sunset vermilionite? It's so huge! That's true, but then again...
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm.
Wow, Shenhe, you...
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. I don't care for her stories most of the time.
Hold on a sec! Paimon, if we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? But if we don't activate it, how else are...
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you gotta be extra careful when...
Is it now? I'll go on ahead with the Plaustrite. Let's meet at the building.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adept at super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's gotta be one of those Adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations! This item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any-
Shenhua! And Ningguang's little helper!
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest, but I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found?
In truth, it is the finest. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to... Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a...
Shenhua! Shenhua! Just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises!
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold her head up high and break into a big smug smile.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Shenhua?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. All right? Seriously, don't punish yourself.
Okay.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
Hi there! Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors. So, business is booming for me today.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just at the door. Here are your keys. All right.
Shenhua, you should go get some rest. Well, Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled... Let's buy one for Shenhua, too.
All right. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door. See you tomorrow.
Hey!
One trusts you have met Shen He.
So far, so good. Yeah.
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spent.
Cool. So, calling her Shenhua feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful.
Her Adeptus name. Why, pray tell, which.
Don't all Adeptus.
On this latter point, you are correct.
Oh, right. What? You knew already?
Do you mean to say that she presents different?
Well, to start with, her problem-solving method.
Ah, yes. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which...
That sounds so...
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most that she was able to endure such terror. One dealt with the monster.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath...
That's still so dangerous!
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of... Indeed, it is one to whom... However, her homicidal moon carver once performed it. Red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer. It is only by fate that people's path...
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhua.
Huh. You dare draw such a... Ningguang once made a bold... If she handles it admirably, let us conclude our...
So, Shenhua isn't an Adeptus after all.
There seemed to have... One has heard that the play portray...
Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Oh?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep. I was worried that something may have happened to you. So I went outside to check and caught sight. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you After all, Master is...
Sorry, Shenhua. Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but...
It's okay. I don't... The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner. Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what...
Great! Well, now that we're all rested, but before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper. After all, Sunset Vermilionite is... Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Look! Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Byron! And hey! People Paimon doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready...
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch. Wait, I know you. You're the one who fought against the Fatuian Osile, right? Oh, sure enough, your reputation precedes you. Pleased to meet you. I'm Beto, captain of the...
Beto? Are you here to join the Jade?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured...
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're...
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the...
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler. I'm sure you've heard of them before. And this is... sorry, I'm not sure we've met.
Shenhe. I am...
Good to meet you. Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both, to be honest with you all. Wow. Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe.
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just want...
In that case, I have a... Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between... Sounds great, but how does that change...
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yun. The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the band. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw material.
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of... I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask? I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang had... Ooh, what's the opera called? The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
If you ever want to trade
I created an... I created a...
Set sail for home.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering...
Of course I have.
My name is Yunjin.
Yunjin? Stage use. Oh, sorry. My brain's finally caught up. So, you're here to... The types of ore needed to make wonder cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need 2 if I remember correctly. Lady Ningguang... It could take some work, but if you stick with it... Of course, it's probably...
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the I hear the view there is quite... Perhaps it can give me some
It's hard to remain on.
Where? I'll be there. I came to Mount Tianeng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic, towering peaks and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti. The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Cool! A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite!
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me."
What a nasty piece of work! Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place!
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
No! Don't do it, little girl!
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor. Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world. And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends. I really like this story. But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given. I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the Divine Damsel. I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron! Yeah!
Oh, my plan for the day? Doing whatever I feel like, I suppose. Same with tomorrow.
And the day after that. Up and away! This should be enough Star Splinter iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something? Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here. Shenhua, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shenhe. You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium, but I think you can find some information in the village. This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhua?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
What's this? So... Shenhe is the divine damsel? Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier. According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it. Oh, it looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera. So it seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic incantation. But in fact, he summoned an evil god's remains, which took the form of a monster. His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to a terrible tragedy. The villagers moved away in fear, without ever learning the truth. And now, this place is deserted. Still, I do wonder what the connection is between Shenhe and Mingjun.
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Sabrosium. Let's have a look over there. This is it! So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south. Let's go back and tell
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white... I was a very close friend of your father's. I bring flowers back here every year.
Apologize for what? There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his...
Do you still...
I don't know what I feel. So if you ask me how I...
It must have been so...
Shenhe! We're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings... I'll tell you more about the old times.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look! This tells us how to find Sabro...
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk just now, in the village. we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the divine
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth.
It's okay. I like your version.
But,
My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for... So, I hope that one day I might be... But I've never thought this way before.
Don't worry. I believe you. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't...
Shenhua! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! We can't let someone else...
Let's go somewhere cooler. One, two, breathe. 3, 4, and 1. One, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and 1. Let's go somewhere cooler. One, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and 1. One, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and 1. 1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and hey, you know what? Neither.
Agreed! Let's head back and report in! Paimon's curious if Beto's made any progress.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way. I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit and calm my vital energies. Genshin infused water with ice is the most effective.
Oh, goodness.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and said—
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. Don't worry.
Much obliged, Master Zhang.
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got—
Yes. When we first met, I told— In fact, I came specific— Master also said she hoped maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your but now that our paths have—
Thank you. So, Master Zhang—
Fine by me. I'm actually curious.
Whew. The sigils are ready.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of— Ningguang's little secretary. We found all the materials.
Oh, all three of you found them together. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners. I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beidou.
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the Plustrite yet!
I can't... so close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where...
Huh? Where's Beidou? She was right here!
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join...
Alright then. Guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber. This has been a long time coming.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky. Thank you all for your work.
Yeah!
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement.
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your...
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade? The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be...
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will...
You're quite welcome. It's...
A traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify. I do not know your sister's whereabouts. Please.
Wow. You're a mind reader, Ningguang.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. If you want to know how to make money...
Wow. Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, so I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
Oh, great! So next time we run out of Moro, no more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Yes, this is a group...
Thank you. But
Are you sure? This is a one...
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can...
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can...
Oh,
Yes. To become fond of perhaps someone you've met or something you've experienced here. In short, everyone needs a...
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet. I'm a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou. It's your turn. Do you have a question?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may... Ningguang, don't forget what we talked. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my...
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millilith have set up an ambush.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back.
Beidou? Ningguang?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence! The Avenger of the Vortex by
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No. In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone!
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We'll have to!
Obey! Oh! In your dreams, my curse! To bear. Can't fall now. My time has come.
be a scratch.
Rise. Wheel of Life. Rise. I must live on. Faster? Okay, faster. Rise.
This place... I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry.
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Great. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns...
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've...
You wish...
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours. Even if it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed you have learned from hence on balance.
While the position...
Shenhe, hopefully this...
Yes. I feel happier than I expected.
Good. In fact...
There'll be no...
Oh, fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
Please, have a good rest. Come to... We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber...
Faster? Okay, faster. Faster? Okay, faster. Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon? Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Faster? Okay, faster.
Here we are! The atmosphere here sure is one of a kind!
That's strange. I sense a familiar power.
Wasn't there something in here a second ago? Ad Astra Ab... Ad Astra Abyss... Ah, traveler. You have come at just the right time. I have something for you. You're certainly very familiar with the kind of work we do. But I'm afraid this has nothing. Please take this brand new Adventurers Guild notebook. The Adventurer Handbook is for recording details of, whereas this notebook is for recording the marvelous people and wonderful. I hope it will be of help. Safe travels, traveler. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Ad Astra... Thank you for completing today. Advantage of me. Others are terrified of me, but you are not like any of those people. Faster? Okay, faster. Faster? Okay, faster.
This research looks promising indeed.
Wheel of Life.
This research looks promising indeed. This research looks promising.
A touch of frost.
This research looks promising indeed. The more the merrier. First round's on me.
Great wisdom can be found in the smallest.
If the kids come over again today, give them these
Fruits from every corner of Tibet, including rare north.
Nice. I'm starting to lose count. Where have you been hiding? If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
Sorry, I've got to watch the conveyor belt. Can't afford any distractions. Sorry, I've got to watch the conveyor belt.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land legs back.
Sorry, I've got to watch the conveyor belt. Can't afford any distractions.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Sorry, I've got to watch the conveyor belt. Can't afford any distractions. Sorry, I've got to watch the conveyor belt. Can't afford any distractions.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Sorry, I've got to watch the conveyor belt. Can't afford any distractions.
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land legs back.
Sorry, I've got to watch the conveyor belt. Can't afford any distractions.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Sorry, I've got to watch the conveyor belt. Can't afford any distractions. Sorry, I've got to watch the conveyor belt. Can't afford any distractions.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.